Hi, my name is Sergio Mendez, and this is my drug life story. I'm 26 years old, and I work for my hometown's airport. It never came to my mind in the first place to be working in the airport field, but I'm loving it so far. When I was a child, I used to be really a shy person. I was quite different from the rest of the boys. I was more into comic books instead of soccer, and was way more into anime than any other popular kids show back then. Time passed, and I started to realize I was getting in love with foreign culture. And don't get me wrong, I truly love Colombia and it's the country where I was born. But I always been fascinated to know any culture value that any other country other than mine has to offer. I started to get into tourism books and then skipped to history classes and social books that told me more about any country that I wanted. Years passed and I realized that what I always wanted to do in life was to travel and get to know every single corner Mother Nature offered us. But there was a problem. Traveling around the world is really expensive, so there was no chance at all for me to fulfill that childhood dream any longer. As soon as I realized that, it became only a hobby of mine, but never a goal to reach. At high school, I started to get into arts. Designing clothes was a whole process entirely fascinating to me. I learned how to sew and make some patterns, and as soon as I graduated from school, I started in a community college center, one of my passions at the time, fashion design. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was hard to make money out of it. Me growing up in a really complicated economic situation because my family didn't have too much money at the time, I decided to just do a little degree in marketing, and that's when my life really started to get exciting. As soon as I finished my marketing degree, I got a job as a marketing assistant for a fashion here in my hometown. Then I moved to DC and got a better offer there. My English gradually started to get better and better, and I was getting better offers because of the fact I was a self-taught bilingual person. Then, I met the crazy, amusing, and sometimes annoying world of the call centers. After the marketing dream ended, because the incomes started to go down, call centers and any other outsourcing companies back then were offering a nice, quiet amount of cash in order for you to stay behind a desk and take some calls. I did it. It was fun at first, but a hell of a ride afterwards. I first started in teleperformance as a small agent, dealing with white people problems in America about the prepaid plan they had for their phones. It was fun but messy, and that place didn't teach me anything other than fast typing. Then I quit, went to another call center, then I quit again, went to another, then I quit, and the whole process was getting quite tiring until Sitel contacted me. Sitel is by far the most human and nicest place for call center values in this country. Sitel at that point was offering a position as a financial agent, and that sounded nice when I saw the backend. So I applied and they liked my CV and called me back. I did the whole interview process and test and everything, and I got in. Sitel was working at that time with First Data, a company dedicated to deal with money, checks, bank accounts, and every single financial topic related. The whole training process was extremely hard, but at the same time I must say, hey, that's when my English got better and improved like a skyrocket. I was extremely fluent and the work environment was great. I made great friends and was there for almost 2 years of my life. The whole experience inside Tel was amazing. Out of nowhere, I got a call from a friend in Cucuta telling me that they were looking for bilingual people to work there in the airport as a customer service agent in Seitel. I immediately was like, let's do it. It's well paid. I'm going to be near my mom. It's for a different company and a better one, so let's try it. I applied, got the job, and it's been such a dream. I started in Aeropuerto de Oriente as a customer service agent due to my background in multiple outsourcing companies, but I got promoted and went from service agent to operator controller and then to terminal supervisor. It's been great. It's like living that hobby that I got lost when I was a kid. Even when I'm not traveling, I know I can say I have money to do so, the tools to do so, and being in the airport environment just feels right. Last year, I realized the thing that gets me helping to make some cash is the fact that I speak English. Due to that, I decided in the middle of a pandemic to go further and evolve. So that's why I choose to study at the UNAP and become a foreign language student. It's a hard journey, but I'm liking it and getting to know how to deal with work and academic duties at the same time. For my future, I see myself being a whole English interpreter working for the government and being able to travel around the globe, getting to experience every single part of it and loving every single culture I could meet.